Wessex Film and Sound Archive, based at Hampshire Record Office in Winchester, acquires, preserves and makes accessible film and sound recordings of local interest, covering the counties of Berkshire, Oxfordshire, Buckinghamshire and Hampshire, as well as the Isle of Wight.
The archive was set up in 1988, the idea being to collect and preserve archive film. The footage that we have here comes from a variety of sources. Some of it we get from the National Archives, such as the British Film Institute or the Imperial War Museum. The bulk of the material, however, is brought to us by private individuals, so there will be amateur film, home movies, semi-professional material. But we also have footage that comes to us from Meridian and from the BBC, so it's quite a broad remit in terms of where we get the material from. We have around 12,000 cinefilms, there are 14,000 sound recordings and about 10,000 video recordings in total. I think it's very important that we hold this material for people today and in the future to be able to see particularly how Hampshire and its communities have changed over time. There's a vast range of topics within the collections that we have, so you could be talking about fashion, transport, housing, your local shops, anything really to do with the local communities around Hampshire. And I think it's important that we collect that now, including contemporary materials, so that people are able to see the changes that have taken place down the centuries really, and also to be able to contribute to that growing archive with new material. In terms of research, we have a room which is attached to the film archive where people can view film or listen to sound recordings that we have. We've also got an audio-visual booth that we have down in the main search room. So depending on the nature of the film, if it's been digitised, it can be seen downstairs. If it's on anything from 8mm up to 16mm, then we can view that on one of the Steinbeck machines in the Sound Film Archive. Currently the material that we hold is used primarily for research, and we have the occasional filmmaker that might use an odd clip of film. We would love to be able to get young people using that material in a much more creative way. So it would be really good to have people from arts groups, from theatre groups, young filmmakers, students who are on media studies courses, coming in and using the archive that we have, which in terms of the moving images dates right back to the very early 1900s and really comes right up to date. So there is a wealth of material there for people to use within their existing projects, but also to create new material that they can lodge with us.
Wessex Film and Sound Archive has free viewing and listening facilities on site and is open Monday to Friday, 9 AM to 5 PM by appointment. We look forward to welcoming you.